This is FC Barcelona Central, and yesterday, the training ground was buzzing again. I have some massive news on this Hansi Flick update, some good news, and some not so great news. While some of our players are back on the grass, one of our most important attackers is currently 5,000 miles away trying to recover from a heartbreak. I'm also doing a deep dive into the summer planning. Deco has officially ruled out a long-term target, and I have a few names of some young stars who could be the plan B in case the Marcus Rashford deal does not work out. We are getting closer to the 1,000 subscribers mark, so help us reach that goal today so we can keep bringing you the best content of FC Barcelona. But first, the good news. Jules Koundé and Alejandro Balde are back. They were the highlights on Monday's training session. Having them fit is a massive boost for Hansi Flick as we prepare for the triple threat match against Atletico Madrid. However, the big concern is still Rafinha. He did not return to Barcelona yet. After a devastating hamstring injury in Brazil, the club gave him permission to stay home for a few days so he can disconnect mentally. He definitely needs this break. We wish that he did not get hurt, but he's still one of our captains, and it is a devastating loss to see him, injured, and especially with the national team where he played a meaningless game. The calendar is as follows. He is officially out for the next 5 weeks, which means he's going to meet the champions. He's going to miss the Champions League quarterfinal against Atletico, both legs. He's also meeting that third clash at the Metropolitano, the derby against Espanyol, and the games against Celta de Vigo and Getafe. If everything goes perfectly, Rafinha is aiming for May 10th, the Clásico at the Spotify Camp Nou. That could be the game that decides La Liga for us, so we definitely need him 100% for that fight. For years, every summer started with the same rumors. Bernardo Silva to Barcelona. Well, today I can tell you that it's over. According to club sources, the opportunity has passed. At 31 years old, the club feels that his time has gone by, and that he doesn't longer fits the high intensity profile that Hansi Flick wants in the midfield. Despite his legendary status at Manchester City and his friendship with Jorge Mendes, Barca is prioritizing in the youth, as they should. The club response was blunt, and it was simply "se le ha pasado el arroz," which pretty much translates to his time is up. We are looking for the future and not for the past, which I think is great initiative. But Deco is working on a 1-1 budget, but he's also being very smart. He has a list of market opportunities if one of our main targets become too expensive. If we don't trigger the 30 million for Marcus Rashford, well, keep an eye on Jan Virgil. He's 19 years old, he's been killing it in Mallorca, and we still owe 40% of his rights. There's also another player, Andreas Schleudrup. I'm sorry, I butchered your name, brother. He's playing in Benfica. He's 21 years old, Norwegian, who's killing it in the Champions League. On the laterals, Joao Cancelo's future is a little tricky. Al Hilal wants 15 million, but Barcelona is looking at other alternatives like Andrea Cambiaso from Juventus, which is younger and more versatile. Also, we keeping an eye for the potential return of La Masia graduate Alex Grimaldo, whose contract with Leverkusen ends pretty soon. And in the goalkeeping front, Szczęsny likely leaving this summer. Alex Remiro from Real Sociedad is a top target to compete with Joan Garcia. If Deco somehow pulled this off, we might have the best goalkeeping duo in the world. No Rafinha for the Athletic game. Well, this is where Hansi Flick earned his salary. We know the history. When Rafinha does not play, we struggle to win big games. Expect to see Marcus Rashford take that left wing spot for the next few months. Well, it's the next month. This is his final exam, to pretty much summarize it this way. If he can lead us past Cholo Simeone's defense, that 30 million check will be signed immediately. Also, remember that we need Lamine Yamal to take more responsibility. It is a lot of pressure for 18 years old, but like we saw in Newcastle, he's definitely built for it. It's going to be a nerve-wracking April, but with Balde and Kunde back, we are, starting to find our balance. We have to win for Rafinha while he recovers from his injury. And remember, we are closer and getting closer little by little, day by day, video by video to the 1,000 subscriber mark. So please help us reach that milestone. It will be amazing. It will be a great accomplishment. Have started this channel from zero. Drop a comment below. Do you agree with the club's decision to move on from Bernardo Silva, and who should they target as the goalkeeper next season? Joan Garcia or Remiro? I'm out. Vizca Barca, and I'll see you for the next video, hopefully for the preview of the Atletico Madrid game. Until next time, and Vizca Barca. Also, another thing to point out, Robert Lewandowski plays later on today. Let's pray he doesn't get hurt and that he makes it to the World Cup. Until next time, and Vizca Barca.